Yeah.
So to answer your question, I think a female director is going to win this year.
Hmm.
I would be very disappointed if she doesn't, because I thought it was a phenomenal film and her direction. She lets scenes breathe.
I love
She
it.
lets the actors perform realistically.
Hmm.
She's incredible.
Hmm.
But with that said, there are only 5 spaces, and there are some times that a film doesn't get chosen, not because it's not in the top, but because the promotional has not gone into it money-wise.
Right.
And a woman has to sometimes be outstanding to the point that there's no question.
Right.
So back in the 1800s, late 1800s, when women started to direct
Hmm.
film, 1900s, it was a woman-driven occupation.
Hmm.
And then when it was seen that money could be made, women were pushed out.
Uh,
Okay?
yeah.
And it's taken many years,
Yeah.
but I don't feel this year
There's a lot of buzz
intentional.
with that movie. Hamnet.
Hamnet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when you watch how she directs,
Mhm.
oh, she is an actor's director. There's no question of it.
Yeah.
She allows the actors to be. I was watching how she shot a scene where um, the lead actor was peeling eggs,
Hmm.
and it was all improvised.
Hmm.
And she let the camera stay back so that they could do their scene and be totally immersed as the characters. She allows actors to take their time. Um, so anyway,
So you feel
so
like it was you don't feel like female directors' films have this year in particular, you don't feel there's any real snubs in that the films that have been nominated, you feel the right ones have been nominated.
I believe so. I wish that there were more spaces.
Sure.
And it is something that is debatable because each person has their favorite picks.
Right.
Um, so I never went through with you with everybody that I chose. Do you want me to read
Sure.
through
Yeah, I
them?
didn't know you could. So
Yeah,
yes,
I
please.
can. I
I
can.
love
Okay.
it. I love the
Show my
inside behind the
show
scenes
my
too.
my glasses.
No
Okay.
worries.
So outstanding performance by a male actor in a leading role. So I chose Timothy Chalamet as Marty Mauser in Marty Supreme. Okay, so he was such a driving force, and he kept me on the edge of my seat. Then Michael B. Jordan as Smoke and Stack in Sinners. He delineated his performances. He was strong. He lent his demeanor to the gothic horror that the film was. He was just great. Jesse Plemons as Teddy in Begonia. And his character was very quirky and intriguing, and I loved his choices. So he was great. And Ethan Hawke as Lorenz Hart in Blue Moon.
Okay.
I felt that the film was long,
Mhm.
but I think he's going to get it for best performance because I never saw him.
I
I
love
just saw who he was playing.
I love that.
Yeah, and it was incredible. Outstanding performance by a female actor in a leading role. I chose Rose Byrne as Linda. If I had legs, I'd kick you. She was an overburdened mother who was trying to cope, and she was just the epitome of a stressed out human being, and I think we can all relate to that at times. So, so she was great. Emma Stone as Michelle, I think Michelle in Begonia.
Yeah.
Her performance, it was very understated and very otherworldly,
Yeah.
and she just captured what she was there to portray. She
Yeah.
was really good. Um, and then, of course, we've been talking about Jessie Buckley as Agnes in Hamnet, and she allowed to see the grief, without words.
Mm.
And she was incredible. So
Yeah,
she's my pick
I love
as,
it.
yeah. So now that, so, okay, so that's that. Then we get to outstanding performance by a male in a supporting role.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got Paul Mescal, Will in Hamnet. Um, he was just, you enjoyed watching him. It was just very sad, but you
Uh,
enjoyed watching the performance. Outstanding performance by a female actor in a supporting role. I chose Wunmi Mosaku as Annie in Sinners. Um, there was something about her. I
yeah.
mean, everybody in that film was great,
Yeah.
but there was something about her performance that kept drawing me.
Yeah. Talk about Goosebumps.
Yeah,
We'll move
yeah,
on.
yeah.
She was
Okay,
good.
yeah. And Odessa Zion as Rachel Mitzel in Marty Supreme. She
I,
was just the epitome of who that character would be, and she played her superbly. Um, and then I have Tayana Taylor,
from
yeah, as Profidia. And there was a strength in her performance that was just great in One Battle After Another.
she has
And
turned into an incredible actress. She's streamed together a couple of really good roles for sure. And that was a great movie, and I enjoyed her
yeah,
in it. Sorry.
yeah, she had great strength in that. Um, and then outstanding performance by a cast, Marty Supreme and Sinners. And then I wasn't quite sure because I'm not a stunt person. So we do have in the actor awards a stunt category.
Mhm.
And so what's up for it, what got nominated was F1,
Ooh,
Frankenstein, Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, One Battle After Another, and Sinners.
wow.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
So,
Mission Impossible.
okay. Okay.
Um, when are they gonna, this is side note, but when are we gonna have a motion capture award in the Academy and SAG? When will there be a section for that? Because the things that people are doing in motion caption is incredible. And Andy Serkis obviously is the ringleader. But yeah, do you feel like that should be a category? I mean, we got stunts, now we got casting directors.
Yeah, for the Academy Awards, the Oscar, yeah. For the actor awards with presented by SAG-AFTRA, it's just performance of an actual actor.
Right, right.
And that kind of brings us also into what's going on right now with
Yeah.
artificial intelligence and how actors are being taken advantage of. And right now in the Congress, there's the No Fakes Act
Hmm.
that hopefully I hope gets through,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of big business that wants to push and be able to do whatever they want with someone's likeness, someone's voice, or a combination of likenesses to
Right.
make a complete person.
Right.
And then the actor is out of a job. So,
And
so I have
not
a
just
lot of strong feelings about that.
yeah, I was gonna say, Linda, we're probably on the same page, and we probably can go on that one for hours. Because even you take the actor, obviously, but even if you go full blown AI developed projects, I mean, down to camera crew, food, catering, sound, like all there's so many things that are tied to a project that just goes away, and I don't think people are considering that. They're just looking at how quickly you could put something together. That might be cool, sure, but these are people's lives and livelihoods that we're talking about. But I'm gonna step off my soapbox.
Well, I think we're both sharing the same soapbox. So there you go.
We're gonna wrap in a minute, and I appreciate so much your time, Linda.
I appreciate you, Marcus. It's so good to see
Good
you.
to see you. One couple things about the awards. What is the most rewarding part of actually being trusted with the responsibility of nominating these categories?
Mm. It is a responsibility, and I did weigh that And I did feel compelled, no matter what was going on. And, we have busy lives,
Yeah.
that every night for a month I was watching.
Watching movies.
And I just made the time. And that was the responsibility that I took on. I agreed to do it. So, and it was rewarding because I've seen all of these films and they were all wonderful. But that's the responsibility. When you take it on, you have to fulfill your responsibility. And I did, no matter what was going on. Sometimes I was watching at 1 a.m, because I was teaching classes until then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's fantastic. And the fact that you obviously took it so seriously, and I'm sure you would hope everyone who gets the honor and the responsibility to do that does take it seriously and committed to the point where you're doing it at 1 o'clock in the morning. But watching 17 movies that were potential award winners and now nominees, narrowing that down. So watching film from a nominator's eyes, what lessons do you take from this experience that you can give your actors in class?
Well, I tell actors in class, okay, you can fake it, because a lot of times when actors are starting out and they're supposed to cry in a scene, if they even can't get to the point of crying because they're not emotionally there, they'll like, and I tell them, no, then don't cry. Then don't even attempt to cry if you're not there emotionally, because the Academy Award winner performance is going to be the actor who has the snot dripping out of their nose and the tears pouring out of their eyes,
Right.
because they're really
there.
crying.
Yeah.
They are really upset about whatever the situation is.
Yeah.
So that's what I tell my actors in class.
I love that. I love that you take the whole listen, because when you're taking it from here to here, the people up here, they're going there.
Yeah.
So you're not.
And I can tell you that in real life, someone can pass away that means a great deal to you, and you can go to the funeral on one day and be crying your eyes out. And that same person who you love so much that passes, if the funeral is on another day, you'll feel as emotionally upset, but you might not be crying. So that's real life.
Yeah.
And so you have to be able to allow yourself as an actor to really feel what you feel at the moment, and don't pre-plan and don't put anything on it.
I love it. So speaking of actors in class, and you had, I've been a part of groups that have booked a lot, and some students who have not. So I'm curious, what's the biggest difference you've seen between actors who book consistently and those who are kind of very talented but stuck?
Sometimes it just has to do with the look, and the look happens to be either unique or lends itself to Joe everybody, or what have you. There's no golden rule to any of this, and you just go out there and do your auditions. I will say that years ago, a good actor would book something after 20 auditions. Now I think it's more like 40 auditions, because the competition is so much and we're uploading auditioning. So the pool of auditioning, the actors, there are more of them auditioning for each particular role. But you never know. You never know what somebody, and sometimes just the flavor of somebody's look
It's the flavor of the month.
Happens to tie in with the environment of what's going on in that decade.
Yeah.
And that person might, in a different decade, might not do the same as they would have done, that they were just perfect for everything. Kismet.
That's fair. You see trends, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But also on that note, do you feel that having the proper representation does impact that as well? Because I know, for example, and you showed me this, how some agencies might have 100 people that look just like you. So not only are you competing with other actors auditioning, but you're competing with other actors within your own agency.
Oh, okay. So, yes. So, most of the agencies that I've been with, they won't take, sometimes casting directors will only allow an agent to submit 5 people because
Mm,
they're having 30 agencies
mm,
times 5. How many actors do they have to see their audition?
mm.
So usually an agent will only have so many of a certain type.
Yeah.
That's so that they can put all of those actors on a short list to get them out.
Get them out.
So I would say that an agency that has 100 of your type is not going to be able to give you the attention that you need as a client. So I would say the first question you should ask when you're seeing an agent is, how many of my type do you represent?
Mm,
Presently, my husband and I are with an agent, SAG-AFTRA franchised agent with offices in Los Angeles and Atlanta,
mm.
and we are very, very on the short list. So, perhaps it's because of our age. I don't know, but we are definitely being sent out for what
Okay.
is our type. But you have to ask.
Yeah. So on that note, though, and you may have already answered it. I feel like you did partly, but if you wanted to add anything else, what's one thing that if all actors are looking at you right now, what's one thing that you could say directly to them, specifically the ones who are hoping to be seen, this year? Like, what are some of the things that you feel like they should be doing in order to be seen?
By an agent?
Or just period. Like, I just want my talent to be known. Maybe we need to narrow it down to an agent or.
Okay, so if you're going to go out professionally,
Mhm,
I would say you need a good headshot,
mhm,
and not all headshots are the same. And so you have to research to find the proper headshot.
mhm.
Then your resume. That's very important.
Yeah.
So if you're starting out and you have your name,
Mhm.
your height, some training, and
Right.
that's it, you're not ready.
Right.
You start by doing community theater, you start by doing showcases, student films, 48-hour films,
Mhm.
find film schools that are giving master programs to directors and director of photography, and approach them and say, I'll be an actor in something that you're doing.
No, that's good thought.
Yeah. And then you need a reel. You
Yeah.
need clips of your best work.
Mhm.
It's because nobody is going to cast you or consider you if you haven't done work.
Yeah.
So those are the things you need. And then training.
Mhm.
Now, some people are natural, and I'll give them that. But if you are doing it every week, that you're putting up scene work, you're breaking down a scene, you are performing, you are rehearsing,
Right.
then when you get the audition for the role with the famous director,
Right.
you're doing it every
Right.
day,
You
every week. You're
don't
getting
have to you don't have to
feedback.
prepare for it because you've been doing it.
Because you just treat it as another thing that you're doing.
Right.
So, so that's my advice to
Okay.
actors to get out there and be seen, is to keep doing the work. And the more work you do, you send a postcard to a casting director. Hi, I'm in this film.
Mhm.
I would love to read for something. Or, hi, I'm in this production at the theater and I will comp your tickets. And because the more they see you are diligently working,
Yeah.
then they'll treat you as a professional and have you in and consider you for a role.
That you just dropped a whole lot of knowledge in that little bit. And I appreciate it because those were a lot of nuggets, things that you share with me that I've utilized. So it works. Trust me. Um,
I know, because of your film and everything you've been doing.
that's right. I appreciate you, Linda. Last thing, and I'm gonna let you go. I appreciate your time, but and it's just about you. Where I know you mentioned a couple of websites. If you want to repeat that, and obviously
Oh,
I'll put that.
sure.
where can the people follow your work? Can they learn more about you? Social media, classes, upcoming projects.
Okay, so you can see me on YouTube at Academy of Acting with Linda Ann Watt.
I'll put the link.
So I have all sorts of videos that give you little tidbits to help with actors and acting. If you're local in Charlotte area, you can take classes contacting me through charlotteacting.com. And if you you want to take Zoom classes, because Charlotte Acting is a division of academyofacting.org. So academyofacting.org. I also have, I'm going to show you
There it
my
is.
book.
Love it.
Everything in my brain about acting is in this book.
So all those little nuggets are
All the little nuggets, they're
right.
all here. So you can get this on Amazon. And you can also get it on Ingram Spark. So, and it's actually an encyclopedia and also textbook for the class. So it helps the beginning actor and it also helps the experienced actor. And I do have a chapter about neuroscience and acting. So it also ties in the science of acting.
Wow.
So that's pretty much it.
I love it. Well, listen, Linda, I appreciate your time. First off, again, congratulations for having the opportunity, being picked to nominate in the Actors Awards this year. I think that's fantastic. Also, congratulations, of course, on your book and all your work and that you're doing with students, not only here, but abroad. I think it's fantastic. And I appreciate you so much for taking the time out to talk with little old me. And it's really great seeing you.
It's been great. It's been great seeing you too. And I love that you are producing, directing, and acting, and keep it going. And let me know everything you're doing.
Thanks so much for watching. Do me a favor. If you like the content, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe. And hit that little alarm button as well so you can get alerted whenever I post new content. And also, do me a favor, share with other people who you think would like this content as well. We have a big goal of 1,000 subscribers we're trying to get to, and we need your help. Appreciate it. Till the next one. Peace.
Yeah.